Questions?
Well, it just kind of felt like we just could not pull away from them. And that, I think even after the game, our guys were kind of subdued because they just felt like there were some things they could have done to play better, and that's a good thing. I mean, when we're winning and we're not satisfied with how we played, that's a really good thing. And it's been a long time since we've been able to be there. And I give a lot of credit to UMKC because they didn't quit. We got them down, I think, 20 or 19, and they fought right back and just never quit. I mean, Matt does a good job with his kids, and they played hard all the way to the end.
Questions?
You want to address the rebounding numbers or not?
Well, I mean, I'm not happy about it because to me, we talked about this at halftime. We were living on flow and offense, and that's just not how we're going to do things here. That's not how you win basketball games. And really, it's kind of how we won today because they just the feeling I had was that they played harder than we played, and I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. We weren't relying on rebounding and defense. We were relying on just feeling good offensively, and that comes and goes, which defense shouldn't. And we played. I mean, what am I going to complain about defense? They shot 35%, but it just the rebounding just annoyed me to no end, and the players know it, and it just made it feel like they were playing harder than us.
Coach, I guess you want to address the ball handling in the first half. Quite the assist turnover ratio, 11-2. Just seems the guards were really keeping control of the ball, and they're really getting some good possessions there.
Well, we played good offensively. We did. We had a good flow to us, and I tell you, the nice thing is Mike Clark really had a great weekend. He struggled last weekend, and we put him on the bench, and he really responded and had a great weekend. 12 minutes, he has 5 assists, and really gave us good pace when we were kind of struggling early offensively. But we put up on the board before the game less than 10 turnovers, and that's hard to do in a basketball game. But we've done that several times this year, I think. And 17 assists, 7 turnovers, you're probably going to win.
Coach, this is the third league game. You won by 20 or more. Do you see some real crucial benefits in being able to win games by a comfortable margin?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it just means we're a little bit better than we used to be, but I don't know. It's nice to be able to win by that and your kids not feel great about the way they play. And I don't think that's a slight to UMKC. I just think the feeling was, even after the game, it's just like we have to play harder than that, even though we played okay.
Coach, I guess you want to address the well-balanced scoring by your offense tonight. Just seems there's really no key figure in that offense.
Well, we've never really had that. I mean, we've had one. I don't know. We had one 20-point game this year, or maybe 2 or 3. I don't know. We don't have like a big-time score. I mean, when we're playing well, we have 4 or 5 guys in double figures, and that's how we were tonight. It's nice to see Griffin. Griffin and I met this week, and he was so he was so tight last week against Oral Roberts. Just looked frustrated, and and of course I've been after Griff pretty hard. And I talked to him this week, and I just said, hey, I mean, if you got something to say, come in and shut the door. I can handle it. I can take whatever you have to say, or if you're frustrated and don't like the way I'm coaching you, come tell me. But I said this. Here's what I'll tell you. I'll never, ever take you out of the game for missing a shot, but I will take you out of the game in a hurry for not taking a shot because it tells me you're not playing with confidence. And I want guys in there with confidence. And so Griff, kind of got going this week and shot the ball when he was open, and tonight he shot when he was open. So I think, I think we had a good talk, and he loosened up and played a lot better.
The one-on-one talk seemed to be productive for you guys this week, huh?
My players just love me to death, I can't tell you.
Coach, I guess maybe expound a little bit on this confidence that you've seen in this team the last couple of games. I mean, 2 big wins this week at home. Every game is big, you say, but
like I said this before, we're going into games, and I feel a lot better about our team. Like, I know we're going to compete, and I know we have a good chance to win. Where 2 or 3 years ago, it just did not feel that way, and I could feel it through the players. And looking at our guys now, yeah, there should be. We got with seniors and juniors, and we're playing at home. This is what it's supposed to be like, and it is. Our kids have made it that way. And they feel good about themselves, and they should feel good about themselves. But they're not satisfied, which is exactly where we want them to be. And we still have some guys struggling that we need to get going.
Yes, looking at ahead, maybe a little too early, but next week in SDSU at home, big rivalry game, but also has a lot of implications in the Central League standings.
You know, it is a big game, and I don't want to say that it's not, but you know, they all count the same. And we're gonna take some time this week. We're gonna take Monday off, or we're gonna take tomorrow off, shoot Monday, take Tuesday off, and come back in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, get ready to go. And you know, for us, I think the main thing for me right now, I mean, our kids be ready. For me, I need to keep them. You know, I don't want them too hyped, because it'll be a big night, obviously, with the women playing and the crowd, and there'll be a big crowd, and I want our kids under control emotionally and just playing the basketball game and not you know, letting other things affect how we play.
I guess maybe off the record or on the record, do you want to talk about your little excursion down to Iowa yesterday to see the two powers from Rock Valley?
Yeah, I went down and watched Marcus and Jordan play, and I mean, they won by about 40. But you know, I mean, I think everybody understands there's two really good players that are coming here. It was fun to go watch them and see them, and you know, it's kind of like eating some candy for a coach, because you're not involved in the game and you don't have those kids yet, but you get to watch them, and you know, I think the future will be in good hands with those two.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.